live to discuss Deontay Wilder and Oleksandr Usyk. Now, if you guys have taken time to vote between how much money that Deontay Wilder, the former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, offered the unified heavyweight champion of the world currently to fight wherever, maybe the U.S. more than likely, because if Wilder offered any type of offer to Oleksandr Usyk, it would be in the United States, right? I mean, that's what I would assume. Ghost, Wilder never offered him anything. Daddy Al Heyman would have put the offer in, not Wilder. Ghost, that makes sense. Can't argue with you on that, fella. The Arc Ash. What's up, fight fans? Counterpunch to you, Mr. Crows. Is it CBN or on CPT? No, it's CPN in Central, because I'm in the Central time zone. I'm just doing a little last minute 4th of July shopping. Got to pick up some ribs, got to pick up some chicken, so we can put it on the pit and everything else will be legit. Bars. I got to get me a buggy. Kurt, who will win, Daniel Dubois or Charles Martin? If Charles Martin keeps his reach and his range, and if he can stay away from the big punches of Daniel Dubois, he can get him. But see, understand, Charles Martin is not necessarily a Lennox Lewis. So it doesn't mean just because he's taller and has longer reach that he can keep Daniel Dubois back. See, Daniel Dubois knows more than likely he won't be able to outbox him, or he would be at a disadvantage of his reach. But he knows if he does what he always does, goes in there and blitzes him, and bombards him with power punches and combinations, he can get Charles Martin out of there, no problem. So you got to go with the younger fighter. But see, Charles Martin also is a heavyweight, and he does have some pop, so he can probably give Daniel Dubois a lot of problems. I mean, a lot of problems. So, especially if Daniel Dubois can't get on the inside. Cool. Gotta get me some Honey Crisp apples real quick. Yeah, man, Honey Crisp apples are probably my favorite. In the last 5 or 6 years, I fell in love with Honey Crisp apples. Gold Hanger, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Gold Hanger in the building. Now it's time to get some of these meats. Oh, man. Okay. I got to get my oatmeal ready. All right. Let me get a mic check. Can you guys hear me? I know we got a lot of outside interference, and I totally forgot my earbuds. I tried to pick up some, but they didn't have the ones that fit my phone, unfortunately. And I gave my other earbuds to my little one, so I don't have those. So Honey Crisp apples rock. Yeah, I got the organic kind, man. I'm trying to be more organic, eat healthier, you know what I mean? And do healthier shit. So that's my goal. Let's see. And I said unhealthy, I'm walking by the chips, right? Yes, this popcorn I love, man. Let's see if they got some. Excuse me, guys. So is offer Hostobe a penny? I don't know what Hostobe is. What's that?
Oh yeah, I've seen you.
Well, I don't see them, which is a good thing. That means I don't have to buy them. That means I don't have to eat them. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. I might have talked too fast. Skinny popcorn's good. You know, if you just want a snack and not worry about feeling guilty afterwards. You know, I just had a pretty good workout, so, you know. Offer has to be small. Can you show us some hot babes in the freezer? In the freezer aisle? I know, right? If I see some, definitely it's on. You know? Ain't nothing wrong with watching. Just don't watch too long. You will be labeled a stalker. You know, this is 2023, not 1953. You can't do shit like that no more. You know? In fact, you just gotta look off if the chick thinks you're looking at them too long. You just gotta snatch your head, you know? So, I'm gonna go with Gala apples. Yeah, Gala apples are good, man. They're good too. They are very good, man. Okay, these are briskets. See if we can find some leg quarters. Uh-oh. I think we found some ribs here. Okay, here's a slab. Cool. There's one. And let's pick up another one. Yeah, why not? Here's two. Boom. Now all we need to do, excuse me, and we need to get some chicken. So we need to find the chicken on board. Eat only chicken and tomato of the Pink Lady apples. That's it. Salute Kurt from Javi and Sandra from Apple Valley, California. Java. Oh, counterpunch to both of you all. Absolutely. Happy 4th to you in advance. Because that's what I'm looking for right now. See if I can find some leg quarters. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, cool. Cool. Boom. Yeah, I might as well get some more. Why not? There you go. Cool. All right. Well, it's definitely on and popping, guys. You know what? I'm going to go for the gusto. Be creative. That's hot links. Yeah, I'm just gonna get some of these too. These are some of the best unhealthy shits around. Full of flavor, full of sodium, full of salt, but the shit is off the chain. So, what do you want from me? But no, this is for my father. So, you know, he wants me to barbecue for him, and we're gonna barbecue out at a selected location in the area. And this is all pretty much for him, except for the oatmeal and the apples. I mean, that's for me. So, let's see, what do we have here? I'm gonna definitely get some ice cream. I seen this ice cream that I wanted, man, and I'm gonna get it. Damn it, I'm gonna get it. Millennium, Butter Crunch, no. They got Bluebell Ice Cream, Dr. Pepper Float, no. Rocky Road, no. Chocolate Peanut Butter Overload, no. Butter Pecan, no. Oatmeal Cream Pie, I think that's what it was. I don't know if I like that shit. Hang on a second. I might not like it, so I might as well get a smaller amount of it if they have it. And a lot of times they're like, You bought it now, bitch. Let's see. Let's see if they have it here. If they do, it's on and popping. Oh, well, I'll try one of those. Kurt, do you eat pork? Sometimes. You know, I try not to eat a lot of it because it's really not fucking good for you. You know what I mean? But the shit's fucking good. You know what I mean? But at one point, I had stopped eating pork altogether, bro. Just stopped. And like a friend of mine that I was at, actually, I was at his house to do the Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman fight. My boy Hop, he brought, because I used to work with him, and he brought some smothered pork chop to work with him. And those bitches look good. He was like, get one. I was like, nah, I don't eat pork, man. He's like, man, come on, man. And I ate one, and that shit was good. And guess what? I got fucking sick. Yep. I got fucking sick. No lies, bro. No lies. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful what you consume and what you put in your body. Definitely. Excuse me, dear heart. Let me get some. Have you ever had some of this oatmeal cream pie?
No.
I want to try it. I'm curious, and they don't have a smaller one. But I'm going to try it. You know, it looks like it should be good, no? Oatmeal cream pie? Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the encouragement. All right, I'm out of here, guys. You know what? I got to get some water. So, Taco Tuesday, who's in? Oh, yeah. Taco Tuesday, huh? That's my boy Show Business Day. The taco hat representing Taco Tuesday. Okay, let's see. All right, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try some of these too. Let's see, delish. Wait, hold on a second. Nah, that looks nasty. But there's some that I've seen that looks freaking good. Uh-oh, you know what that means, guys? They want security to scan all aisles. Somebody's stealing. Somebody's in death mode. Somebody trying to make shrinkage upon the store. So proud of Wilder. He be following in my footsteps, pricing himself out and blaming the other guy. I know, right? What's the cookies? What the hell is this? Let's try some of these. Why not? Kurt, would you eat ostrich meat? I think it depends on how they cook it. You know, you have to be careful with certain things. I don't know if ostrich, but I know like bear, some rabbit. Excuse me, my brother. They have a lot of they have worms in that shit. Like bear meat, you have to boil that shit for a while, so you got to be careful. Now, like elk, stuff like that. Oh, it's on, bro. I'll destroy an elk. I will destroy an elk. I was on a plane coming back from somewhere to somewhere, and a guy was in Colorado, and he says he has a restaurant where they serve elk ribeye. Elk ribeye. Elk steaks, bone and ribeye. And I'm like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. What's up, bro? And yeah, it's time to go. I've bought enough shit. Let's see what's it. Kurt eats some birria. That's goat meat. I love goat meat, bro. Every time I'm in the Caribbean, I gotta get some goat meat and I gotta get some oxtails. You know, stew, bro. Some Creole stew. Love it, man. You can't miss me. It's just the only thing is, if I'm eating that, I have to be near a bathroom because the shit's so rich it'll go right through me. It'll tell everybody everything else in my stomach to get the fuck out. Because that's what's gonna happen. It ain't no narrative, it's the truth. The new and improved and updated Ruiz is now looking like he could be champ again. Well, I think Andy should believe in himself again. That's what I think about Andy. See all that back and forth? He didn't do that shit with AJ. And see, understand, that's a different era of time. He can't live in the past. Andy Ruiz you can't be a beggar and a chooser. I'm just gonna say that about Andy. You can't be a beggar and a chooser. You know, take the money that Wilder offers you. You know, knock Wilder out if you feel you can, and become a two-time heavyweight champion of the world. And see, he will be like Fury, he will be like Joshua, and he will be like him damn self. Because nobody else has done that in this era. The only two people that has become a two-time champion, heavyweight champion, is Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. So Andy Ruiz, if he wants to be anywhere near that for his legacy, being the first Mexican champion of the world, okay, that's good and dandy, but that's a long time ago. He needs to do something else. Seriously. He needs to show us that he's that dude. And if he can't, you know, stop talking. Because he's not talking like somebody that wants to become a champion again, that wants to become that person. See, when he beats Wilder, and then and that'll give him the opportunity to fight Tyson Fury. Because I don't see Mauricio Suleiman making Tyson Fury do shit. You know what I mean? And I don't see anybody else really beating Fury. You know, I don't think Joe Joyce could beat Fury unless he knocks Fury out. Zhang, he has a good chance, but Fury, I think he adjusts on the fly, so I think he'll be too tricky for Zhang. You know what I mean? Because I don't think he would want to go toe-to-toe with Zhang. I think he would just rather sit there and box Zhang. So, you know, and I think somebody else, I'm sorry, dude, I don't think anybody else would actually have the style to beat Tyson Fury. So if he feels that he can fight and win, you know, get in line. That's all I'm gonna say. Get in line, bro. But legitimately put yourself in line. Because if he doesn't, he's just gonna be that guy that did that one thing a long time ago, and people will constantly compare him to Buster Douglas. Okay. Kurt, have you ever tried ackee and saltfish, Jamaican food? I have not. Tysina Ferry. I can take Wilder's punch. The hardest hitter ever, and I can take Zhang's punch easy. Well, here's the thing. The way you're talking is that Tyson Fury is going to let Zhang hit him. But here's the deal. Tyson Fury, I think he can be hurt. If he can be hurt by Otto Wylien, bro, and he's a smaller southpaw, I think Zhang can hurt him too. You know, just because you're a big puncher and you're good at landing one punch at a time doesn't mean that, or you're good at taking one punch at a time like Tyson, doesn't mean you can't get hurt by somebody that's able to hit you over and over again. See, that's why I want Tyson Fury to fight more and more opposition so we can legitimately see who he is and how good he really is. See, that sounds good if we only talk about you and Wilder, because you've beat Wilder again and again. But when we compare you to someone new, someone with a different style, that's a different story. But anyway, enough of Fury, bro. How about Usyk and Wilder? That's what this is about. Usyk, you know, supposedly is scared or terrified of Deontay Wilder. Now, like I promised, we're going to go in depth with these guys and, you know, I have questions about that. Do I have doubts? Let's call them questions. Excuse me. Let's call them questions. And because I think, if anything, if Wilder offered Oleksandr Usyk a lot of money, don't you think that would have made mainstream news? When did he make it? When did he send the offer to Usyk? Was it this year? Was it last year? Was it at the same time he was making the Tyson Fury negotiations? Was it recently? You know what I mean? Like, what was it? Now, what do we know about Andy Ruiz? We know Andy Ruiz and the negotiations with him and Ruiz were put on hold for whatever reason. I don't really know. It is said that Fury has moved on to exhibition bouts. Well, Rosie Mason, I hear about him in Francis Ngannou, and I think that's just very premature of Tyson Fury at this point. But you know, I mean, it's an easy way to get a couple wins and make a lot of money without putting your record or your reputation at risk. But in a way, it is putting his reputation at risk because people will see him for who he is, a guy that doesn't really take boxing seriously. You know, if you are a serious champion and you are like that guy that can compare yourself to Muhammad Ali, and Muhammad Ali fought them all, you wouldn't be fighting exhibitions right now, not in your prime. That's just stupid. That's a waste of time. I'm sorry, it's just a waste of time. And see what happens with him. Let's say he does get to a point where he wants to finally fight legitimate opponents, and he fights someone like Jared Anderson, but this time he's 36, 37 years of age, and he gets his ass spanked. That's nobody's fault but himself, because he should have fought guys like that now, not later. So. King Simon, Kurt Simon Jordan said Frank told him who he's next, and he said it's not MMA. Good. St. Don, very good. I hope not. I hope Simon Jordan's right. I hope he's right. What happened is Ngannou chins him. Well, you'll probably get knocked out. But Tyson Fury's pretty durable, though, man. I mean, if he can take one big shot, he can take another. Yes, ma'am. I'll put it in here. Who will win, Bakahir Jolalov or Arslandy Makhmadov? Man, I don't know. That's a very good question, but I'll tell you this much. Makhmadov is very awkward, so he has a good chance of beating a guy that's a lot more talented, more quick, because of the way he fights. You know, he's $100.45. All right. Okay. Oh, try it again?
Yeah.
Something's wrong with your thing, isn't it?
It declined it, yeah. It just did it for them. I think everybody's saying it did look. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know what you guys think on this first thing you say. Kurt's card is declined. Exhibition bouts are not real fights, so why are there so many people who think they are? Well, I mean, Floyd, that's the way Floyd is kind of to stay relevant. Floyd likes the idea of staying in the spotlight. He doesn't know how to sit his ass down and let other people shine. So he hogs up all the boxing money, because people, believe it or not, my age or a little older, still know who Floyd is. So when they see Floyd, they're like, oh, Floyd's fighting this one guy now or this other guy now. It's almost like, okay, Floyd, stop that. I know he got him some new hair. I can't hate on him on that one, but dude, your days are over. Put that same energy into your fighters, and then you won't have to worry about it. But then again, you can't really shit on Floyd either, because Floyd, you got guys like, Roy Jones still fighting NDO, whatever his damn name is, right? So all of them are doing the same shit. It's a new hustle, It's some legendary league shit. This just happens to me yesterday. Hate when that happens. Yeah, no, something wrong with her deal or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with her shit. Because it was some ladies before me that tried to get something. And it was coming up declined. Okay, great. AJ wants to fight at pension age, so he might be able to deliver his uppercut he worked on since he was 6, but hasn't been able to deliver in the last 5 fights. No, he caught whatchamacallit with an uppercut, to be fair. What's his name? Pulev. Yeah, he caught Pulev with a few good uppercuts. They were pretty well timed, Kurt, why don't you use cash? Because I don't carry a lot of cash on me. I mean, I have cash, but like using cash at a grocery store is kind of useless to me, because you can use cash at other things that require cash. Like some places, especially like mom and pop shops, you buy like, you'll buy stuff like plates and shit like that, because like in Louisiana, we have a lot of home cooked places where they don't take cash, like a lot of parts of the Caribbean, they don't use credit. Fuck. Dude, I hate this fucking thing, dude. I think that's my wallet. No, yeah. Yeah, I need to put on my list, I need another wallet. My wallet's shit. My wallet is shit right now, guys. Okay. Okay. I got like half of a wallet. I mean, literally half of one. I'm still missing a damn card. Which card am I missing? I don't know which one. You gotta find it. But it's hot as piss. Crank up some fucking air. No, I was just taking it out and grabbed it wrong, and the shit slipped out. Do you like Arkansas? Yeah, Arkansas is cool. Actually, I was gonna go to Arkansas today, but I changed my mind because some stuff came up with my kid and I didn't go. Governments are trying to phase out cash, which is why we should all use cash. No, I mean, here's the thing. In the States, I'm honestly not too much worried about shit in the States like that because I spent a lot of time in the Caribbean, and I have a house here, which is cool, which I'll just rent out or whatever. But I'll spend most of my time in the Caribbean, and that's where they definitely use cash. So cash will be valid, for a very, very, very long time. Smash the like button for my homie Kurt. King Mike Hall in the building. I salute King Mike Hall. So, what's up, King Mike Hall? Man, everything's good. It's just hot as piss here, man. It's I still don't know how to use this fucking thing. I wish I knew. I'm gonna learn one day. Cause like, they try to ruin our business. Mark Madoff might be good, but he needs his chin and his stamina tested. Remember, Michael Grant, Ernie Matthews, doesn't matter how much was offered if it's even true. Usyk isn't about to duck anyone. Get in line. Windmill. Fury was Canelo's weight. He was at school in short trousers. Damn. So that means that he just sprang out of nowhere? Or what? Kurt, what if Louisiana and Arkansas become one state? Would you like that? Nope. Because Louisiana and Arkansas are two different places. Let me give you an example. If you like alcohol, come to Louisiana. You can buy alcohol on Sundays, every day of the fucking week. Every day of the week. From 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. So from 7 a.m. to 2 a.m., that's the only time you can't buy alcohol. Sundays, I think it's from 12 to 12. Or 1, because most liquor stores close at like 1:30, some shit like that. It's crazy. Like, they breed alcoholics here. If you wanted to be an alcoholic and a gambler, come to Louisiana. And you like spicy food, oh, this place is for you. Guys like John Goodman, they live in New Orleans. They're like, I'm not staying anywhere else. You know, if you want a pint of Hennessy at 2 in the morning, hey, go see your local store. They're buying it. It's crazy. Arkansas, not so much. Arkansas is not like that at all. Arkansas is a kind of place where it's cool. I like Arkansas. It's real clean, real greeny. Got the Ozarks going through there, up through Missouri. You know, the Ozarks Mountains, real beautiful. I love Hot Springs because that's where actually I was going to go. But no, I wouldn't want it to be one state, because then, you know, what laws would have to change in what state, you know? I gave up alcohol 15 years ago and I never touched a drop since. Best thing I ever did. Rosie Mason, absolutely. Bro, I haven't drank alcohol in probably about almost close to a month, because I did a cleanse, because I do cleanses normally though, but it's like, it's getting too familiar and getting too like normal for me. Like, oh, let me get off a drinking binge to do a cleanse, because it's almost like, are you cleansing because you were binging, or you're cleansing just because you want better health? You're cleansing because you want to have better health, not because you just went off a alcohol binge. You know what I mean? It's almost like one's canceling out the other, and that's not really good. You know, you want to have a better bill of health, and you want to know why you're doing what you're doing. You want to improve your health. You don't want to let out and always stay on the, on the fence. So Louisiana has the best food, dude. What's waiting for me at home right now? I got a lobster tail, I got a whole crab, I got shrimp, I got sausage. Yeah, man, it's boiling in this special Louisiana sauce, Cajun, garlic, Parmesan, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna get it in. Maybe Usyk just doesn't see the value in fighting Wilder after seeing him brutalized twice by Fury. Maybe, but then I don't think Usyk even thinks about that. I think Usyk thinks more of, what will it benefit me fighting Deontay Wilder? You know what I mean? Like, why would I fight Wilder? Why would I fight him? He said he would fight him, so I don't want to put words in Usyk's mouth. But Usyk wants to be undisputed. Fighting Wilder, how would that, I guess you could look at it like this, right? If Usyk beat up Wilder, let's say he stopped Wilder, which would be a very good accomplishment. That means he's beat up Joshua. That means he's beat up Wilder. And it's only one other person left. That means Tyson Fury will have no other choice but to fight Usyk, because he can no longer say, nobody can beat Wilder but me. Nobody can do this with Wilder but me. Nobody can do that with Wilder but me. I'm the only one. You can't say that no more. If somebody else goes behind you and does the same thing. Now, what Tyson may say is, oh, well, I was the one that softened him up. He will never be the same after me, But then people really won't buy that, because people think like, okay, well, Wilder is not really that good, and you should fight the guy that beat him along with yourself. So, Matt Macon, Fury would drink before his fights and still won. Cheers. Yeah, he would say that. I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't doubt that shit though. That's Tyson Fury. Let me tell you something about Tyson, man. Tyson is a guy that I think if I could hang around certain guys, it would be Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., Tyson Fury. I would like to hang around Tyson, because all Tyson's going to do is get wasted. Drinking. I love drinking, but I know it's like not. Maybe it should be something like, I used to love drinking. But I love a nice drink, on a nice healthy day after you had a nice meal, Let's throw back a couple. You know, and I think Tyson is a guy that likes to party, and he'll like to push you to that limit. Come on, me boy. Come on and take a shot with me. Don't be a pussy. We're going to take a shot and another shot and another pint and another shot, lad. Are you with me? Get up. Why you drink, bro? I mean, because it's fun. I like drinking. Kurt, one night, Fury and you will be stood on a table swinging your shirt like Sugar Hill. Probably so. That would be some fun shit. I like party shit like that, bro. That's like, I've done a lot of that. Have I done too much? I don't know. I think it's like the balance. Like, if you've done a lot of partying like I have in my life, because I've been to many countries, I've partied my ass off, you know it's a time and a season not to. Does that make sense? You know it's a time and a season not to do so. Put the drink away, chill, meditate, praise God, get your body right, and sit your ass down. That's what you do. You know what I mean? Not necessarily in that order, but yeah, do all of these things and you will be fine for a nice, good while. Okay. How is drinking fun? It's fun if you got to know when to drink and who around you to drink. You don't want to be around a sap. You don't want to be around a depressing, negative Nancy. You don't want those type of drinkers. I don't want to hang around people like that. You want to be like people like Tyson Fury that likes to talk shit. Hey, me boy, what are you doing? Hey, Cuttaville, you talked a lot of shit about me, you big bollocks. It's all right, no problem. Have a shot. There you go, bro. Absolutely. You know, you want to be around somebody that has fun, bro. Like, just, Mike does. I don't think Mike drinks anymore. Mike Tyson. I don't think he drinks. He smokes, though. And I'm like, smoking, dude, I gave that up, and it's almost like I don't miss it like that. So, because I used to smoke that shit as a kid, like literally like 15, 16, 17, and and it's like, dude, by the time I was like 20, I was like, okay, that's something I used to do when I was a teenager, so I wasn't really into all that type shit, Cool. But the reason I picked those particular numbers, because 5 million, maybe I should have started at 10, because Wilder claims he sent Usyk offers. So if he sent them offers, what type of offers is it? And something, I dare say this, maybe Deontay Wilder, because he's sending offers, believes that he is the A side. He may leave that. And that would be another question. Would Deontay Wilder be the A side against someone like Oleksandr Usyk? Would he be? You know what I mean? That's what you ask yourself. I feel like Usyk is trying to stay away from comparative fights so he won't look less impressive, let alone the fact if Wilder's power is real, then he's taking a huge risk, low reward. Well, I think he would fight Wilder, but here's the deal. I think that he knows he doesn't really have to, because there's other things to do, there's other things to be concerned with. There's a lot of shit you have to consider fighting someone that's a former champion versus someone that's an actual belt holder. Okay, when he beats Wilder, what if it's a rematch clause in that fucking offer that they were asking? He wouldn't want to deal with that because he wants to roll into one fight and the other. Look what happened with Joshua. But guess what? He still didn't fight Tyson Fury anyway. So it didn't really matter. Tyson Fury claimed that he was getting ready and he needed a tune-up. He said that. Tyson Fury said he needed a tune-up. So he fought, knocked out Dillian White, okay, and retired. That's what happened. So there were talks with him and Usyk before the Dillian White fight, but the Oleksandr Usyk fight, didn't happen because of the Dillian White fight. So Why is Deontay sending money all of a sudden? Didn't send Robert Helenius nothing out for Andy. You send trying to kill fights promoter job. Well, the question you ask yourself is, why did Wilder send that shit to Eddie Hearn? He sent Eddie Hearn an email. And they're like, okay, we're interested. He didn't blow him off. He was just like, send me the contract. You know? I need to see Wilder KO some good chins like Joe Joyce and Ruiz before I will believe in his power. Well, I think he has the power. You know what I mean? You better ask somebody. But then again, we want to see those fights. We want to see those fights happen. You know, and what's sad though, we shouldn't have to worry so much about this backwards and forward shit, man. It gets old. It gets really old. How's your dad in the house coming along? James, man, it's going good. I think they just started like last week, bro. I think they just started like last week. You know, but he's good, you know. I'm gonna barbecue him some meat today. So he's in good spirits. You know, he's good. He's comfortable, I guess. As comfortable as if he is as he's going to be. I agree. Usyk will probably beat Fury. I think he might be the best heavyweight right now. Usyk versus Holyfield in their prime. Yeah, see, Holyfield will push you to the limit, and he's a smaller guy. You know, it was a very good fight between two guys that weren't that big, Michael Hunter and Oleksandr Usyk. The only difference was Michael Hunter didn't have that extra gear. He started gassing out where then Oleksandr Usyk sensed it, and then Oleksandr Usyk went in for the kill. That fight could have been stopped because Michael Hunter took a lot of shots that I don't think that ref should have allowed those many punches to land without stopping it. You know? Wayne Towers, the thing about being unified in any division is that they can't always pick and choose who they want to face. Most mandatories unless they want to keep step aside money. Tony Lyons, yo Kurt, just come on. I'm on holiday in Turkey with me, boy. What we talking about? Oh man, you're in Turkey. How long you on holiday? Matt, hey Kurt, just saw you were live. How are you? Are you excited for the Joshua White rematch? That's if it happens, bro. Holyfield surprised me how easily he dealt with Tyson. Well, Tyson's a smaller phenom heavyweight that peaked a long time ago. Kurt Markmadoff, I saw another Efe Ajagba. No head movement, no jab, only power. What's your view on that? Someone just has to withstand the terrain, withstand the onslaught, and they'll be able to get him. They just know how to time him. He's an awkward fighter, and he throws punches as he clinches. He's awkward, but he's like a guy that he fixates on running you over. You know, but if you have to have a person with good legs. You're not going to beat him if you don't. If you're stiff like Rafael Akshapiri was, he'll mow you over. Kurt, we're starting to see a lot of good heavyweight fights in boxing. Hopefully. You know, hopefully. Let's see them happen. Let's go for it. Let's go. God damn, dude. I've dropped this. Yeah, this is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. Shit flies all over the place. Fucking sucks. There we go. PayPal. There you go, you little bastard. Okay, cool. Usyk versus Lewis, the fight I'd love to see. Both in their prime, the mental side would be fascinating. I don't know, man. Lewis is a little bit, I think he has a little bit too much in every category. See, Lennox Lewis was fast and he was big, you know? So fighting someone like Usyk, I see a fight like this. You remember when he fought Vitali? I'm quite sure Usyk could give him a challenge. Could he beat him? You know, Usyk has thin skin. Will his skin hold up to those punches, those uppercuts coming from a taller guy? I don't know, man. Lennox Lewis versus Oleksandr Usyk would probably be a situation where you would definitely have, man, you would have a test of will, but I'm not sure. I see a cut or something happening with Usyk, and Usyk not being able to, you know, them not being able to nullify that cut and keep that, you know, the swelling or the bleeding down, you know, especially being a southpaw too, you know. But then again, he is light on his feet. He's very durable. And it looks like it's going to rain. Now, why couldn't it do this a couple hours ago? Kurt, who wins? Jared Anderson or Jarrell Miller? Dude, I don't know. Damn. Jarrell Miller, I don't know if he hits like Charles Martin. So it may be target practice for Anderson. But if anything, I think Jarrell Miller, hold on. Right.
What time you want you to bring your stuff?
So yeah, it may be target practice for old Jarrell Miller, because Jarrell Miller might not hit hard enough to hurt him, but he is shorter, and if he can corner Anderson and throw those bombs on him, and he's able to actually hurt him, yeah, we'll see a totally different fight, and to be the king, the true king of the big babies, true king of the big babies. Fury's just a coward. He doesn't want to face Usyk. If the Saudis want it, Usyk will be big enough payday for Fury. Yeah, I mean, if they want it. But if Tyson wants it, Tyson might claim to want the shit in what? In the UK. I'm the A side. I want the shit where I want it. And that's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. You don't like it, go fight one of your mandatories. That's basically what he said. But guess what? That's exactly what Oleksandr Usyk did. He's fighting his mandatory. So, but see, that's why the top discussion at hand with Deontay Wilder is, if you know this man has all these mandatories, why are you sending him offers? Why do you think and why do you justify him being scared of you when he has other mandatories? He has other people to fight. See, for you guys that don't know, Oleksandr Usyk has 3 belts that he has to defend against. Those 3 belts he has to defend against. If they don't, they will strip him. No ifs, ands, or buts. IBF, definitely. WBO, then the WBA. I think they're lenient. I think they're strict from the way I categorize them, right? So we're looking at a guy that has many jobs, many obligations. He's just not one guy sitting on one belt waiting for people to dethrone him. He's not that dude. He has to take on each and every sanctioned and body champion, which they are. Every person has it. The winner between Joyce and Zhang, Philip Hrgovic, and who else? Oh, yeah, the WBA, which he's fighting Daniel Dubois. And Daniel Dubois took out who? Brian Jennings, which was the champion, the regular champion. Wilder isn't everybody. Wilder isn't everybody. He's one person that used to have a belt and no longer has a belt. That's who he is. That's what he represents. Courtney Jeffries, what's up, Kurt? It's good to see you on live, my boy. I love how you bring the excitement and the entertainment to your channel. I definitely want to see Wilder versus Usyk since Fury doesn't want to fight Usyk. Well, here's the thing. I would love to see it too. But we have to do something right. We have to be fair. Wilder needs a belt. Oleksandr Usyk needs to fight the mandatories because he's the champion of those belts. He holds those belts. So Wilder offering him any type of money, how about this? Wilder needs to, instead of saying Usyk's terrified of him, why don't Wilder do this? Why don't Wilder go, well, hey, let's cut this shit off at the root. How do we do that? Easy. Let me offer Philip Hrgovic, the IBF side, when he gets rid of Dubois. Let's offer Hrgovic step-aside money. You know what I mean? Let's offer him $5 million to step aside and allow me to fight Oleksandr Usyk. So whoever wins, you get to fight me plus $5 million. How about that? Because that's the only way it would make sense. That's the only way that he can justify someone terrified of him is when, first of all, if Hrgovic turns it down, he can claim he's scared. He can claim he's scared of him. And then if Usyk and his team says, well, no, we need to fight the mandatories, well, then he could say that as well. Scance Rants in the building with the wrench. Usyk said that he'd fight Wilder if the Fury fight don't happen. The guy didn't show up at Helena's fight, then went radio silent regarding Wilder. Well, Scance Rants, he did answer, and he did answer those questions for Wilder. Because Wilder said he was scared. He was like, no, I'm not scared. Please stop. I'm not scared of you. I got other things to do. He's the mandatory. He has to obey the mandatories. Now, I know guys like Scance Rants would say that. I was waiting for that because you would say, oh, yeah, he was supposed to show up at that fight. Just because you show up at that fight don't mean you were going to promise to sign a fucking contract. Come on. He didn't say he was signing a contract. He said he would fight him if he didn't fight Tyson Fury. But what happened? The same promoter, Frank Warren, pushed the for the WBA for that fight to happen. So he had to fight one or the other. Tyson Fury, we all know what happened. You know what happened, Scance Rant. So you can't really blame him there. But then again, you got Daniel Dubois. So what are you going to... My question is, Scance Rant, what are you going to tell Dubois when Usyk says, does some Deontay Wilder shit? Because that's what you're really doing. You're wanting Oleksandr Usyk to be like Deontay Wilder. I'm a man of my word. So then what happens is, since you're a man of your word, you let one of your belts go because you said you would fight him after that other guy if that other guy falls through. If Usyk knew he had other things to do, he shouldn't have said he would fight Wilder. Why not say it? You think he wouldn't? I think he said he would fight Wilder because Wilder is an opponent that's dangerous and Wilder's a former champion. Now, I get what you're saying. Well, he should shut the fuck up then. Well, if anything, he would fight him if everything else didn't fall through. See, here's the thing. Like, let's say that Dubois fight, Dubois said, fuck that purse bid. He could have done that. He could have turned down the purse bid, but he wouldn't have fought. So they wouldn't have had to hold Oleksandr Usyk responsible because Dubois denied the money that was offered to him since the purse split. So you could, like, those challengers could always say, I don't want this, and they could just move on. Right? And then that fighter or that champion would be off the hook. He could have done that. But that's not up to just Usyk. It's up to whoever, Dubois. It's up to Philip Pergovic. It's up to Daniel Dubois, the winner of Joe Joyce and Zhang. They have a say. If Undisputed doesn't happen next, people should boycott Real Talk. Well, you should boycott the reason why it's not happening, not boycott boxing altogether. That's just stupid. Kurt, boxing has been the snooze fest lately. The heavyweights need to make some fights. Well, Nicholas, we got fights. We got Usyk versus Dubois. We also have Zhang versus Joyce again. Kurt, salute. Kurt, praise the Lord Jesus Christ. Rene Padilla Jr., praise the Lord Jesus. Back to you, my brother. Dubois injury incoming. Oh, man, don't say that. Don't say that. Usyk has the goal of becoming undisputed, just like at cruiserweight. Matali/Teen, 1894. That's what he's trying to do. That's the overall mission. See, Wilder needs to understand that Wilder once had the WBC. He acts like he still does. He's the former champion. He's not the champion no more. Can't wait for Virgil Ortiz and Stanionis. Yeah, that's this week, isn't it? Man, I can't wait either. I'm ready for that fight. Matter of fact, if I can put time into today, because it looks like it's going to get crazy out here, I'm going to make the live stream. Why not? I don't think that guy watches boxing because this has been a pretty dull year so far. 5 more days, going to be a good fight. Lee 66, London, UK. Here, yo. Counterpunch to you, Lee 66. It's about to storm out here in Virginia now. Man, it's about to storm right now in Louisiana now. So I just heard it. It was like, damn. And I was out there in the hot ass sun. So the sun was out blazing earlier. Now it's not. But no, I think Wilder, whatever he offered him, I would like to know what it is. Just put everything out on the table and see one thing about Wilder. If Wilder is attempting to become relevant by stating who won't fight him like he did Joshua, if it worked then, it might work now. Kurt, what's a good purse for Usyk fighting Wilder? 20 million, 25 million. I think that's good. 25 million for Usyk, 10 to 15 million for Wilder. I think that's fair. You know what I mean? But then again, here's the last question I have for you guys. What is a good amount? What do you think? See, when he says we've offered Usyk offers, how much? What did you offer him? What was it? What was it really exactly? Was it 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 50 million? I mean, what was it? In his mind, Wilder is a champion and a deity blessing people and a manager for other fighters' careers. Yeah, Skrilla 50, you ain't never lying. Jesus Christ. He's all that and some. I don't think Usyk versus Wilder is a $35 million fight. I don't know. Maybe they could split 20 million, 25, 60-40 to the winner. I mean, but then you also have to factor in one man has 3 belts, actually 4, including the IBO, and actually is putting something on the line. If Usyk even cares about an undefeated record, he's putting that on the line too. He's putting all the belts on the line. He's putting the opportunity to be undisputed on the line. He's putting everything on the line, where Wilder just a name that's really just been overstressed by getting beat by Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury is the only one. It's almost like raping a virgin. I'm the only one to do it. If it happens in Saudi, it's more. Yeah. If Wilder can sign with Skills Challenge, that may work in the favor. Usyk's the champion. Wilder's the dangerous challenger. They're both with Skills Challenge. Give both of those guys 30 million and let's see the fucking fight happen. Why not? Especially the outcome if Wilder defeats Joshua. So if Wilder beats Joshua, then he can say, okay, since Usyk's not fighting Tyson Fury, hey, I'm signed with Skills Challenge. Let's make this deal happen. I want those undisputed belts. Those are the belts that I haven't had anyway. So I'm more interested in wanting those instead of the one that I've already had for fucking 5 years. So we have to look at a lot of different factors and ways how this could go out. But in my opinion, guys, Usyk, I don't think he's ducking Wilder at all. I just think Wilder is on the burner. He's just on the back burner, okay? Because he's not a necessity because he doesn't have a belt. Easy, squeezy, lemon squeezy. Or how you ever see you say that shit. But anyway, you guys, I thank you for coming in. I'm about to jump in the shower, get the rest of my day going. Happy 4th to all you guys. If you guys don't celebrate the 4th, have a great day. We'll have more videos coming at you. God bless you. Everybody be safe. And everyone has been counterpunched. Peace.